Hello there. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Greg. If you're enjoying the content, check out our Patreon. We have two tiers available, $3 tier and $5 tier, and you can check those out in the description at the link below. So, give me the D23. I mean, come on. It has the letter D in it. I mean, you have to expect some type of juvenile joke from me. I mean, we've known each other for years. So, it's Monday. As always, Monday isn't really like a particular themed singular topic video. Instead, I like to go for a swim. I like to kind of touch base on a little bit of everything. Get kind of go over what's ever on my mind right now, and then of course talk about the channel. I say this only because some people just drop in and there seems to be some confusion. But yeah, Mondays is just kind of catching up with patrons, touching base with everybody, and just seeing what interests me, and maybe things that aren't all necessarily going to be individual video topics, but we'll cross those bridges when we come to it. So D23 is this week. That's it, right? I mean, I feel like that's the only thing anybody really wants to talk about, which is totally fair. It's 20th century, it's Pixar, it's Disney, it's Lucasfilm, it's Marvel. It's basically our entire popular culture, really. I mean, it feels like Disney has a stranglehold on the entire market, of course. I mean, there's just overabundance of it, so you can't really escape it. It is the biggest thing. We're going to get release dates. We're probably going to get new footage. We're going to get new announcements. The rumors are that it's at least 8 Marvel announcements. We'll see what comes of that. There are rumors that we're finally going to have firm details on the next theatrical Star Wars release. I'm excited for all of that. In terms of kind of, cherry picking, like what's a video topic for this week, it's going to be interesting. I've got a lot of different notes and stuff, and we'll just kind of see where it goes and how it shakes out. I say that only because again, we're in that boat of this is the week of D23. The most interesting things are going to be happening on Saturday. And, the big news is going to be Saturday. We have rumors that we're swimming in. We have leaks that we're swimming in. All of that's available on the Discord. And then, of course, as always, exclusive footage, things like that is all on our Patreon. So it's just kind of seeing how this week shakes out, what ends up happening. Because of who I am very excited about Star Wars. I'm really, really ready for some Star Wars news, especially in terms of coming back to theaters. That's a big deal for me. I like the Star Wars theater experience. I'm always going to kind of have fun with that. It's Star Wars. It's a theater. That's fun. In terms of Marvel, again, Fantastic Four and X-Men win. This watch isn't working. Anyway. But I mean, yeah, D23 is going to be a win if they tell us anything about Star Wars coming to theaters. D23 is going to be a win when the director for Fantastic Four walks out with whoever is playing Reed Richards, and who I hope it is. And then any information on the X-Men besides Deadpool 3, which feel very like 99% confident we're going to have Deadpool 3 information. Of course, our monthly newsletter has gone up, but it's kind of the same case of it. We're in this kind of middle ground where it's like, oh, okay, everything's about to happen, but it hasn't happened yet. I really, really want John Krasinski to walk out with Matt Shakman. I mean, that's it. I really want to see that. I'm very excited to see who ends up playing the members of the Fantastic Four in the MCU or on MCU Earth 616. And of course, I'm really excited to see who ends up playing the first class of X-Men and who ends up playing Wolverine. There's a lot where, we're finally in the period of the Marvel Cinematic Universe where the things I actually like about Marvel are actually going to be in theaters, right? And again, if you've chatted with me, you know this, the X-Men and the Fantastic Four. And yes, we've had X-Men films. We've had Fantastic Four films. They are shitty. And they are forgettable. And in most of the X-Men cases were made by a disgusting pedophile. Bryan Singer, who also went on to make Superman Returns. Also a terrible movie. Anyway, so I'm ready to see what the MCU does with my two favorite properties from when I was a kid, you know, Fantastic Four and X-Men. And then outside of that, Spider-Man, of course, but you know, Spider-Man isn't going anywhere in terms of Sony. But so when we just look at what like the MCU can do on its own without partnerships, they have two of my most beloved properties now, and the wait to see and get like concrete information, not just the leaks, not just the rumors, because we can swim in that pool all day, but to have concrete information, I'm very excited for. And right now, the only concrete information like we really have in terms of X-Men, Fantastic Four, you know, those two properties. We know Doctor Doom is coming this year, and that's Fantastic Four adjacent. I know Doctor Doom is a bigger villain than the Fantastic Four. I know he is a Marvel Universe character, but he is intrinsically tied to the Fantastic Four, so I connect him to that. But we know that Doctor Doom will make his MCU debut this year, just as Reed Richards made his MCU debut this year, which is very exciting for me. Now, again, John Krasinski may not end up playing the MCU Reed Richards. That's fine. I will accept it, but I will be very sad. And what do we do when we're sad? For me, what makes me happy is seeing boobies. So, you know, that's just how it shakes out. And then in terms of the X-Men, we know we're getting Deadpool 3. We just barely have any information on it. And we know Deadpool 3 is going to involve Deadpool arriving on the MCU Earth. How that entails or if that will interact with other mutant characters, it's going to be very interesting to see. So I'm excited for all of that. In terms of my own work, my book is, again, progressing along steadily. Not quickly, but steadily. I'm hoping as schedules even out and things get, you know, on an even keel that I will have something, you know, really firm and really be able to focus on it. But things have been very hectic, and I've been very, very busy. A good busy though. I you know, again, it's been nice and pleasant. Let's put it that way. And then of course to my patrons, as always, I want to, really take a moment to thank you again, continuing to support us, dropping in on Patreon, dropping into the Discord, liking the videos, everything you do as patrons. Like, really, thank you so much. It is greatly appreciated in terms of your support of the channel and making this possible. So thank you, thank you, thank you. As always, to keep the channel operating, as we've been doing, exclusive footage, exclusive images, anything we get in terms of leaks from D23, that's going to be up exclusively for our patrons, just so the channel is protected. And also, it means it can't get taken down. So there is that as well. So, it's not up on YouTube just to go away with an entire channel. So that is sorted and prepared in terms of how quickly we're able to obtain any kind of leaked footage, and we'll get it up as soon as possible. This weekend is going to be a little busy for me, but again, by all means, I am looking forward to talking with everybody about it in the next week. I've been enjoying She-Hulk. I hope you have too. And that kind of wraps us up to kind of get us all caught up to where we are. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. As I said at the top of the video, there is a link in the description to assemble with us and join our Patreon. I hope you do consider it. Also, there is a link in the description below to check out my debut novel, 89 Instrument of Destruction. You can order that now from Amazon. And finally, you can join our Discord community by following the invitation link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, share our stuff with your friends. It all helps immensely with YouTube's analytics and algorithms. And above all else, and most importantly, stay safe, take care of others, and have a legendary day. Bye, everyone.